Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Economics 11th, and I am Abdurrahim from Bayes Higher Secondary School, Talpara. Dear students, as our this topic is features of Indian economy on the eve of independence. Which means that what was the position, economical position of India before independence or at the time of independence. And today, some points more which I am going to share with you. Number one, stagnant economy. This is the point number one. What is meant by stagnant economy? An economy with little or no growth. It is the economy which is stagnant, which does not move, which does not progress, or if it progress a little, or there is no any growth. For example, I will make it clear that this in 1918 and 1860 to 1925, the per capita income was 0.5%, and in 1925 to 1950 it is 0.1%. It indicates that there was the economy of India at the time of independence, before the time of independence or at the time of independence, it was little or there was no growth. Number 2 point is backward economy. What is meant by backward economy? An economy with very low per capita income. What is meant by per capita income? The, the income of individual or per person. Total, what is the capital of the country divided by the total population, that is per capita income. So backward economy, in economy with very low per capita income. Poor people, the condition of people is very poor. For example, in year 1947 to 48, per capita income was rupees 230. That means that the people, the Indians, are in a position that they cannot even they cannot have the money, the capital, even for the basic needs, that is bread, that is clothes, that is shelter. So the other thing is the luxurious items or the other food items which are necessary for our life, for the growth, they are not available to those people because Indian economy was very poor. The people who are engaged in this economy or agriculture sector or industrial sector, what they get from that was so low that that was rupees 230 per capita income. Number three, agricultural backwardness. As you know, the India stands at the second number as far as population is concerned, following after China, and the population as it increases day by day, but the population who depends directly on agriculture, that was 72%. And that means out of 172 people were engaged or working or get their livelihood from the agricultural sector. So the contribution of agricultural, this GDP, gross domestic this product, was 50%, and the production which we get from, which the Indians get from the agricultural, that was low. It means that the agricultural production was not as with the increase of population. So the condition of the people of Indians was not good. That was miserable. Number fourth is industrial backwardness. As we know that the industries, when there was when there was the industries on functioning in this England revolution, industrial revolution in England, they get the ready-made production of those industries here in India. Even they get the raw material here in India and makes the production in final shape, and buys it to the Indians and gets the raw material and low price. So we can say industrial backwardness. Here, the Indian agriculture is some of the agriculture these industries who were at that time cottage industries, small scale industries. These were stopped because the industrial production of this English industries was accepted more by the people due to many reasons. Number 50 is poverty. As this population of India is increasing, there is more unemployment, unemployment youth, unemployment with increase in population. When there is increase in population, that means the percentage of unemployment increases day by day. So there is poverty among the people of Indians. Number six is infrastructure. Infrastructure is the vital this item for every development. If there is not infrastructure, progress is impossible. For this India here, the infrastructure was not good. Power was not, railway, Paka roads were not available everywhere. So what they do in the agriculture sector, in the industrial sector, due to lack of these facilities, their production was not favorable to Indians. That was very low. Number seven is heavy dependence on imports. Simply, when the production in India of their own was not so that have they were the percentage what they import from the other countries was more, so it was the simply it means that the imports it was the choice of those countries what they tax they charge over the people of Indian. So an economy if import increases export, that means this country is poor, that is not developing, that is not competing with the other competitors. So it is necessary that export must exceed import. Number 8 is limited urbanization. Major part of the Indians were living in the rural areas because they were not shifting themselves to this urban area and cities. But that was the other cause, that was the main cause of the people of who 72% of people who depends on agriculture because they do not move to the urban areas. Number 9 is semi-feudal economy. And this India both public and private industries are functioning. So what the private do and what the government do, as the India was what India was the slave of the English people, it was a colonial of the England. So with these industries, what they get, what is the outcome, that was not sufficient for the Indian people. Number last and 10th point is colonial economy. Here it was colonial economy. The economy of India was under the control of English people because India was one of the colonies of the England. So the resources or the raw material which was here in India, that was used by this colonial government, English people. So what the Indians must get from these the raw materials, that was not given by these colonial government because they were under the control of these, they were slaves of these. So I think, my dear students, this topic is now clear to you. Tomorrow we will discuss on new chapter, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.